Hey guys, if you had watched one of my earlier videos of my birthday haul, you would have known that I wanted to do a review on a product, and this is what it is. What is this, you might ask? Well, read it. A brush iron? What is that, you're probably asking. If I had seen the box, I would have thought the same thing. So when you open it up, ta-da! This is a brush slash curling slash flat iron that I got. Has a bunch of funny instructions on this, and if you can tell by the Asian lady right here, if you can tell, this is a Korean iron. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm pretty positive that this iron has nothing to do with the Tron series that Disney put out, but it definitely looks a lot like it. My husband got this for me for my birthday last month, and everyone who was at my party was like, what is that? I'm gonna see the packaging. And my husband like loves this box. He's so funny. He plays Magic the Gathering, and he's like, I just want to keep the box to put cards in. So when you take it out of the fancy packaging, this is what it looks like. I've got some hair on it because I've been using it. I used this about 3 different times, and my hair was styled in my previous videos from it. This is the largest one that they have, and I'm going to put links down below of where you can buy it from the actual website that they sell it. I actually heard and found out about this iron from my local Shiseido makeup booth. The ladies are always so funny there. My mom and I always shop with them, and while my mom was going shopping, one of the sales ladies kind of was like, oh, here, let me do your hair, you know, of course, and so she did it, and I was just like really impressed by the volume and how it looked and how easy it was. And so I wanted it. Either I was gonna buy it myself, but my husband ended up buying it for me for my birthday. So the special different thing about this wand is that the silver parts in it are ceramic, and you can touch it when it's hot. That was the thing that I was like totally sold me, because I've been looking for like heat resistant gloves and things so that I can actually touch the tip of my hair to the iron. And so when she was doing it, she touched it, and I'll show you later in a video how you can do that. It has different settings for different heats, and the instructions are actually in the manual. So here are basically the pictures of what it would look like for you to style the different ways. I think it's interesting how she has shorter hair like up to her shoulders in each picture, and that the steps look pretty simple. So when the sales lady at my Shiseido showed me this iron, she did just the tips of my hair, and she first was just going to do like half of it, but then she did the whole thing for me, and so I was like, oh, I really want to try it. You know, I want to see how well it does curling my whole hair. So as you'll see, as I'll kind of give you an example of what I did for my hair this morning and how it turned out like this, you'll see what I mean. As you'll see on the websites that I show where you can buy this one, the large one is supposed to be for like long and extra long hair, and my hair is like medium going on long hair, and I found myself having a lot of trouble with it. I think the biggest deal with it is that I have to practice with it more and kind of feel it out. I think also the biggest thing for me that kind of is the struggle is my hair is so thick, as you'll see in the video. Not only is it really thick, though, it is really frizzy and wiry, and so as you know, I've already brushed out my hair and stuff, but as I'm doing it, it still gets like caught in it, and then I can't like easily pull it out. It feels like I'm ripping out my hair, and that just totally like set me off. I don't like that at all. I feel like it's messing my hair up rather than trying to style it. I know that from my experience today with it, I kind of saw a little bit more of a gentle approach and how I can do it a little bit better, but it's definitely not easy. I think for people who don't have hair as thick as mine, it's probably going to be a really, really awesome item. It does work really fast as you're going, and I just think the more you work with it and the more you figure out how you can curl your hair, it's probably really, really worth it. I don't think though, especially even from the pictures and just, you know, the examples of what this iron does, that it's for, you know, making full curls like that you would do on a normal, you know, iron wand. But I do think that it gives it some kind of volume, a little bit of style, and it works pretty good as a flat iron as well. I did notice that if my strands were too thick as I was pulling it through to flat iron it, that the top part of my hair wouldn't get the heat as much, but I could have been a little impatient, and like I said, my strands could have been a little too thick. Other than that, I think it's a really cool product, and I might talk about it a little later as I work with it more and just kind of get a hang of it, but I still think that it's really neat, and I think it's really convenient, especially because if I want to do my hair real quick, which real quick for me is honestly, with any kind of styling tool, because of how much hair I have, is at least 45 minutes for me to do my hair. Maybe 30 minutes, but I mean, I'm talking like over half an hour for me to do my hair. And I like having thick hair. I like being able to work with the volume that I have, and I feel blessed to have hair that can work, that can be flattened and can be curled and stay that way. But I definitely can say, you girls who have thinner hair, you're blessed too, because you can do things a lot quicker, and it can be way easier for you to do anything that has to do with styling your hair. Alright you guys, so here's me this morning with my naked face putting on my prep spray. This iron is ceramic though, and from what I understand you don't need to put hair protectant, but I wanted to try this new beauty supply I got in my beauty box and see if it did anything different to my hair. But seriously, look at how thick my hair is. I have so much of it. That's just one side, and like the bottom layer is in the back. Make sure I'm combing that in. And I don't just have to do that, I have to do my whole other side as well. I actually preheated the iron, and it took literally less than a minute, as you can see, and that's super fast, and I am so impressed with that, and it really does like heat up and work. So here I am, and I'm just doing what the ladies showed me when they first did my hair, and following the example of the pictures. So you can kind of get an idea. It'd be really hard to wrap that entire thing and twirl it like that with the whole hair. Here I am touching it. As you can see, it's totally not burning me at all. And here I am struggling, as you can look at my face. I'm pulling at my hair. It is getting stuck, and I have to practically rip it out. And I don't like that at all. But as soon as I comb it and smooth it out, it goes through without much problem, but I still was a little frustrated with how that was coming out. I found out through this way, doing it with that kind of hand, it twirled and twisted it and gave it a better curl. So as I was going along, you can see I was kind of getting a little more of a hang of it. I do remember when the ladies were helping me do my hair, she was making sure that you continually are twisting the barrel to get all of the sides. And there's me getting a little burnt. So you don't get burnt from touching the iron, but you can get burnt by touching the hair as you're trying to twist it. And there I am smacking my hand against the wall. My instinct of avoiding the heat, I smack my hand against the wall. And here I am doing the last strand, and oh, got a little burnt there. On this part, I was just showing you guys how you can, showing you guys how you can get volume with it. So you just have to hold it up there and hold your hair and let the heat kind of hold it up there. Just doing what I see stylists do, and from what I understand you have to do to get volume. I'm still obviously a noob at it. But it does make a little bit of a difference, even though I do it badly. And that's pretty much the finished product. It's a lot of work, my arms hurt. So in a nutshell, I like this iron and I'm going to be working with it more, and I think it's very different, and I really love how much volume it gives, and it does give a little bit of a shine. I hope this video was helpful in some way, and thank you so much for watching it and spending time with me. Bye!